Hello viewers, welcome to VrushuRaj classes YouTube channel. We have started the first chapter of mathematics of class 10 and that is real numbers. In our previous video, we have discussed about the fundamental theorem of arithmetic. There is one more interesting and important concept of this chapter, that is the relationship between the numbers and its HCF and LCM. So we will be discussing about this relationship and also the questions based on this concept, and I will also tell you few important notes which will help you to answer the question based on this concept in just few seconds. So let's start with the concept of relationship between the numbers and its HCF and LCM. Okay. First, I would like to solve one example. Let's start with one simple example, that is 12 and 16. Okay, we'll start with these two numbers 12 and 16. We will find the HCF of these numbers. 12, 2 6 are 2 3 are 3 1s are. Okay, 16, 2 8s are 2 4s are 2 2s are 2 1s are. HCF. Now for HCF, we have to mark the common factors because it is highest common factor. So here HCF is 2 into 2, that is 4. So 4 is the HCF. Now LCM. Let's find LCM of this 12 and 16. For LCM, now in higher class, there is no hard and fast rule that we have to go by prime factor method. We can start with any number. By any highest number you can divide and start finding the LCM. Now here 12 and 16. I'll straight away start with the LCM. 4. 3, 4. I'll take here 4 directly because there is no common factor between 3 and 4. 1, 3, 1. Now only 3 is remaining. Take 3 as it is. 3, 1, 1. So LCM is 4 into 4 into 3. 4 4s are 16. 16 3s are 48. Okay. Now we have numbers 12 and 16. HCF is 4. LCM is 48. Let's multiply our numbers. 12 into 16. 16 2s are 32. 16 1s are 16 plus 3. 192. Let's multiply HCF and LCM. 4 8s are 32, 4 4s are 16 plus 3, 192. Product is same. So what we conclude? What is the relationship between the numbers and their HCF and LCM? So if our numbers, okay, if the numbers are A and B, if HCF is H and if LCM is L, then A into B is equal to H into L. This is one important concept of this chapter. Relationship between the numbers and their HCF and LCM. Now, there are different types of questions asked based on this. Sometimes they give two numbers, HCF, and find the LCM of that. Or they give HCF, LCM, one number and find the other number. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 things here. So they may give 3 out of these 4 and ask you to find 1. Okay. We'll start with few examples. Now let's say HCF. HCF of 16 and 24 is 8. Find its LCM. Find its LCM. So we know that A into B is equal to H into L. 16 into 24 is equal to 8 into L. So in this case L is 16 into 24 upon 8. 8 1s are 8 2s are 24 into 2, 48. So 48 is the LCM of 16 and 24. So this is how they ask the question. Now in one paper, the question was the product. Let's say this is first question. Second question. The question was product of HCF and LCM. Product of HCF and LCM of 12 and 8. Okay, numbers are 12 and 8 and they are asking you product of HCF and LCM. They are not asking here what is HCF and what is LCM. So read the questions properly and don't waste your precious time while solving the paper. We note that the product of HCF and LCM is straightway the product of two numbers. So here product of HCF and LCM of 12 and 8, it is nothing but 12 into 8, that is 96. So this is how they ask the questions based on this. Now as I said, there are few important points which you have to remember while answering these questions. So let's start with those important points. Now the first note. The first note is if both the numbers are prime numbers. Okay. If both the numbers are prime numbers, then its HCF is 1 and LCM is product of the numbers. LCM is product of the numbers. Means for example, if the numbers are 7 and 11, 7 and 11 both are prime numbers, then their HCF is 1 and LCM is the product straight away, 77. So HCF and LCM of prime numbers is like this. So whenever they ask HCF or LCM of the given numbers, just check what type of numbers they are. Now second point. Now if one is prime number and other number is composite, means out of two, one is prime and other number is composite. Even in this case, HCF is 1 and LCM is product. LCM is product of the numbers. When one number is prime, let's say one number is 5 and other number is 9. One is prime number, one is composite number. So in this case again HCF is 1 and LCM is 45, their product. Okay. Now if both the numbers are composite, either we can find the HCF and LCM by our traditional method, or observe the numbers properly. If one number is multiple of the other, means if the numbers are 8 and 24, so here 24 is multiple of 8, then in such case our HCM is the smaller number, means in this case our HCF is 8 and LCM is the greater number, means in this case our LCM is 24. So though the concept is quite simple, A into B is equal to H into L, simple relationship between the numbers and their HCF and LCM, but the questions based on that, they are also very easy, but the only thing is you have to read the question properly, and as I said, be perfect in the basic concept. You can answer any type of question asked based on that particular concept. So you have to prepare yourself accordingly. So even this one more important concept of this chapter is completed. We have one more important concept, that is prove that root 2, root 3, root 5 is irrational. Videos are already made of these questions. Link of all these videos is shared in the description box. You can go through those videos one by one. And my dear students, don't forget to share our videos among your friends and subscribe our channel to get the regular updates of such interesting and useful videos. So my dear students, thank you so much for watching this video.